Hello. How are you? Yeah. I am fine. What about you? I am good. Are you Muslim? Yeah. My name is Abdullah. I am Sam. And I am Christian. Fine. Why have there been in the last decade many discussions held between Christians and Muslims about their beliefs? I think because we both have several things in common. We believe in the one Creator who had sent many prophets and in Jesus as the Messiah as well as to the Word of God which had been denied by the Jews. Our Holy Quran mentions in Surah 3:45, remember, and the angel said, O Mary, verily Allah gives you the glad tidings of a word from Him, His name will be Messiah Jesus, the son of Mary, held in honor in this world and in the hereafter, and of those who are near to Allah. Dialogues have been held everywhere in Europe, Canada, USA and Australia. Even the Vatican is not spared where discussions were held between Vatican theologians and Egyptian Muslim scholars in Rome in 1970 AD and Cairo in 1974 AD 1978. Also between Vatican theologians and Saudi Arabian Muslim scholars in Rome in 1974. Many times in Colombo, not to mention Muslims invited by many churches to present Islam. If Christianity is nearly 2,000 years old and Islam more than 1,400 years, why were these discussions not held centuries ago? For the last 3 to 4 centuries many Asian and African countries dominated by Muslims were colonized by Britain, France, Holland, Belgium, Spain and Portugal. Many Christian mission colonists tried to convert as many Muslim as they could be, whatever means they had, by giving them medical treatment, clothes, food, jobs to the poor, but only a few were converted. A small part of the elite were converted to Christianity because of their prejudice that Christianity brought them to their civilization and progressive knowledge. They had a wrong notion because his progress was after the separation of state and church in Europe. After the Second World War many Muslims from Asian and African countries were emigrating as workers and professionals to the Western Hemisphere. VRTRICH brought them more in contact with Christians. Also students were active in introducing Islam. Do you see other reasons why many dialogues were held nowadays even by their respective missions? I think the gap between both is coming smaller as each is more tolerant, although both are still competing and getting more converts. I still remember my Christian teacher who used to say, Muhammad the impostor, the dreamer, the epileptic. Find fewer writers depicting Islam in such a manner. We Muslims feel closer to the Christians than to the Jews and disbelievers as the Quran prophesied in Surah 5:82. Thou wilt find the most vehement of mankind in hostility to those who believe to be the Jews and the idolaters. And thou wilt find the nearest of them in affection to those who believe to be those who say, Lo, we are Christians. This is because there are among them priests and monks, that is persons entirely devoted to the service of God, as were the Muslims, and because they are not proud. Some Christian denominations are making tremendous progress now by acknowledging for the first time in history that Muhammad, descended from Ishmael through his second son Keter. The Davis Dictionary of the Bible, 1980, sponsored by the Board of Christian Education of the Presbyterian Church in the USA, writes under keyword Keter, a tribe descended from Ishmael, General. 2513. Thepioplio F. Keter Replini single Cotesiadre, AMD from their tribe Muhammad ultimately arose. The International Standard Bible Encyclopedia quotes the following from A.S. Fulton. Of the Ishmaelite tribes, Keter must have been known of the most important, and thus in later times the name came to be applied to all the wild tribes of the desert. It is through Keter Arab, Qaidar, that Muslim genealogists face the descent of Muhammad from Ishmael. Also Smith's Bible Dictionary will not stay behind and prints the following. Keter, black, second son of Ishmael, General. 2513. Muhammad Ursesh's lineage at Abraham Harauti celebrated Korea's tribe, which sprang from Keter. The Arabs in Hijaz are called Beni Harb, men of war, and are Ishmaelites as of old, from their beginning. P. Algraves as their language as pure now as when the Quran was written, 8610, having remained unchanged more than 1200 years. The proof of the permanence of Eastern institutions. The biggest asset brought by Muslim immigrants to the Eastern Hemisphere is not their manpower, but the Islam which is now taking root here. Many mosques and Islamic centers are established and many are reverted to Islam. I prefer the word reverted and not converted. As everybody is bomb in submission to Allah. Islam. This is the Naseer of every child bomb. The parents or the community convert him to Judaism, Christianity, other faiths, or atheism. This is also a proof that Islam is not spreading by the sword but simply by propagation by individuals or groups of Muslims. When single quote have Peshiya militias organized Islam Christian missions. If all three religions, Judaism, Christianity and Islam, are claiming to emanate from the one God and same Creator, why doth he differ? All prophets from Adam to Muhammad, but were sent with the same message it is, the total submission of mankind to Allah. This submission in Arabic is called Islam. Islam means also peace, peace between the Creator and his creatures. Unlike the names Judaism and Christianity, this name Islam has been given by Allah, the Creator himself. As mentioned in Surah 5:3, this day I have perfected your religion for you and completed my favor on you, and have chosen for you Islam as your religion. Neither the name Judaism nor Christianity is found in the Bible, not even in a Bible dictionary. No Israelite prophetmentioned the word Judaism. Jesus never aimed to establish Christianity on earth and never called himself a Christian. The word Christianity is mentioned only 3 times in the New Testament and first in Antioch, later by King Agrippa II to Paul in Acts 26:28, then Agrippa said unto Paul, Almost thou persuadest me to be a Christian. So the name Christian was first given by foes rather than friends. And final one single quote by Peter in his letter to comfort the faithful in Peter 4:16, YCTFN, and suffer as a Christian, let him not be shamed. First to be called Muslim on earth is not Muhammad but Abraham who submitted totally to Allah. But Islam as a way of living had been revealed to other prophets prior to Abraham like Adam and Noah. Then Islam follows as the way of life for all humanity.